Up for sale now, Vehiclemax, of a beautiful 2009 Buick Enclave CXL, cocoa metallic on the outside, with a tan leather interior, completely loaded up with factory navigation, color rear camera, factory power moonroof, plus a rear sky view, factory DVD player, 19-inch chrome wheels sitting on 4 tires that are nearly brand new, power tailgate, heated seats, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. There are many options in this vehicle that I will be showing you in just a second. One of the many options is the power tailgate. The car has to be unlocked, and I'll go ahead and show you that from here. You can open the power tailgate from the remote, from the switch on the inside of the car, or from the handle on the tailgate, as long as the car is unlocked. To close it, the same way. You can close it right from here, your remote. You can close it from the switch on the inside of the car, or simply by pressing the switch on the tailgate itself. Another option on this vehicle is a remote start. Car has to be locked. Okay, and we're going to press and hold here, the little circle up in the top, and the car starts right up. This is a really handy feature, especially in the summer when it's nice and hot outside. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC. Same thing in the winter when it's nice and cold outside. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when you turn on the car, the heater will come on, and when the car reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and decide you're not going to leave it at a time, or you just want it to start it and warm it up, just press here, and the car turns off. All right, let's go ahead and get inside of the car, and let's get it started. It also has bi-xenons, or the HID lights. The door panels are two-tone, cashmere with cocoa. Got wood trimming, got a silver accent here, chrome handle. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, cruise control, tilt wheel. The tilt wheel is actually power, and I'll show you that in just a second. We got memory seats for up to 2 drivers. Got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. We got also curtain side airbags on every post. The front post, the middle post. There's one also in this post right here, and another one in this post here, as well as seat side airbags. So we got 4 curtain side airbags plus 1 seat airbag per side. That's 5 on each side, and 5 on the other is 10, plus the 2 front airbags. This is a total of 12 airbags. Okay, the tilt wheel is power tilt and trim, and tilts also down, up, and also telescopic, which means in and out. All right, got automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise, as well as fog lights. Let me go ahead and sit down. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see some perfect shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. Okay, let's go ahead and get it started now. Put the AC, and we'll get into all the extras on it. Okay, first let me put the AC because it's blazing hot outside. And while the navigation boots up, let me go ahead and show you the moonroof. It is a powered moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this manual shade that slides in and out. And to open it, all you got to do is push up, in and up, and let it go. The power moonroof, oh, by the way, in the back we have also a shade. That shade back there is a power shade, and I'll show you now how it works. To one touch, you don't have to hold the switch. to open it or close it. Alright, let's come back up to the moonroof up here, and we'll press here. You don't have to hold that switch either. Alright, there's your navigation, and if I put the car on reverse, the color rear camera is going to come on. And we also have parking sensors in the rear bumper. Let's go ahead and put it back in park. And now we're going to go back to navigation, but we do have a movie loaded on, and let's go ahead and play it. As you can see, we have a touch screen. Alright, and you get the movie playing back there, and I'm going to go show you the DVD up in the top. Now you can play DVDs on the navigation screen as long as the car is in park. And as you can see, the movie that's playing on the roof mounted DVD unit, the factory unit, it's also playing the same exact movie as in the front. Okay, obviously this one, when you put the car out of park, it will continue playing the movie, but that one in the front will go back to navigation or stereo, whatever you had it on before. And let me give you a look at the sky view here in the back. Now this moonroof does not open, but it's just for you to look out of. This is a 7-passenger, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, that's a total of 4, and a full bench in the rear for a total of 7. But let's finish up in the front here. We still got lots to talk about there. We'll come back to the back in just a second. Okay, not only do you have wood trimming on the door panels, but there's wood trimming all around the instrument panel, on the steering wheel itself. You got wood trimming in the bottom here and in the top, and this leather wrap here on the sides. And the wood trimming goes all the way to the passenger side of the vehicle, and it's on every door panel. You get 2 trims. You got a trim in there by the upper handle and also by the power window switch on every door panel, not just the front. Okay, we got lots to show you here. So let's start off with well, let's finish while we're up here. We got an analog clock up here. We've also got heated seats. The button in the top is to heat the backrest only. The button in the bottom is to heat the whole entire seat. If you press it once, you'll be on high. Twice, you're on medium. One more time, you're on low, and one more time, and it's off. And the top button does the same thing, except that only heats the backrest. As I was saying before, you can open the tailgate by pressing on here, or close it. Traction control. Rear washer and rear wiper. Of course, we got the heated on the driver's side as well. Got an automatic transmission with a manual shifting mode. As you see on the side of the knob there, which by the way also has wood trimming, and it's leather wrapped, it has a plus and a minus here. Okay, this is so you can go into manual shifting mode, and I'll show you how that goes now. The vehicle has 71,406 miles, and on the upper right hand corner there you can see that it has an outside temperature readout, which right now is 91 degrees. The car is running right now. Keep an eye, I'm going to rev the tachometer. Keep an eye on the left hand side of your screen. 3.6 liter V6, and the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. Everything is running to perfection. Okay, let's go back to the manual shifting mode in the transmission. I'm going to put it now in reverse, neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, go one more notch to the L, and now you see it has a 1 next to it. That means that we're in first gear. If I tap on the plus on the shifter, it will shift up all the way up to 6, as this vehicle has a 6-speed automatic transmission. If I tap on the minus, it will downshift all the way down to 1. And the reason it's nothing's happening is we're not moving, but if we were moving about, you'd be shifting up and down. If that doesn't interest you, push the lever up 1 more notch, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will shift for you. Okay, let's come back this way here. We got an auto dimming rear view mirror that has an eye up here that senses bright light. If somebody puts the high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. This vehicle is also equipped with the Onstar monitoring system. This is a monitoring system that costs money. I believe there's a monthly fee for it. And I'll tell you some of the things that it does. If you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, it will send an immediate signal to the Onstar Center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you have any kind of emergency, press the red button on the right hand side of the OnStar button. The OnStar Center will come on and assist you with any emergency you might have. If you're lost in any directions, you can press the blue OnStar button and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. For more details, visit onstar.com. Okay, got also HomeLink or Universal Garage Door Opener. This is so you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in the gated community. You also got map lights. On each side, of course, is one. Get vanity mirrors with lighting on both sides, of course. Got dual climate control. And what does that mean? Well, right now we got the passengers, the driver's side and the passenger side both is 60. But if I press up here, I can make the passenger side 65. What that means is that the AC vents, this one and that one over there, will blow at 65, while this one and this one here will blow at 60 degrees. So that way you can have 2 different levels of comfort for the 2 front passengers. Matter of fact, there's actually triple climate control because the middle row passengers can control the AC temperature in the back. Got cup holders. This console here, if you press this, press here, you'll open the top tier storage. If you press here, it will slide up and down, and when it slides back, you have access to this area here, which has coin slots and a couple of trays to put in pens or things of the sort, your cell phone, anything. And so go ahead and slide it forward, and if I press on this button, it will open up and give me access to that little tray there. It's upside down here. Okay, let's see here. I think we might be ready to move on to the front. Let me make sure. No, actually, we haven't listened to the stereo, so let's do that really quick. Let's go ahead and, by the way, you have XM capability. Right now, I believe we're in preview mode, as you can see, because you have to sign up for your own subscription by going to that website or calling that number right there. So let's listen to some music. Let's try to find one that has music, actually, not a commercial. You can raise or lower the volume by pressing here. Lower the stereo here, or mute it here. And yes, it does have the Bose stereo sound system. These are the buttons over here. This button here and this one here are used to navigate about your preset stations. These are the ones that are down here that you set yourself, which of course can be changed. Also, if the phone rings, you can press here to answer and here to hang up. And here, if you press and hold here, that's it, is your voice command. The source button moves you from AM to FM to XM to DVD to auxiliary. It does have an auxiliary port for your iPod, so you can play your iPod music right in your Bose stereo sound system. Down here you got a seek button that just takes you to the next available station. On the left hand side of the steering wheel is your cruise control. And I'm going to go ahead and pan around the leather wrapped steering wheel with the wood trimming so you can see it's in perfect shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, or cracks. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. Let's go ahead and pan around the dashboard area now so you can see it's in perfect shape without any burn holes, cuts, or cracks. This piece in the center here is another storage. You press here and it opens up and you get storage there for, I don't know, correspondence or whatever you want to put up there. It's not very big though, but you can put some stuff up there. Just finish going around there to the passenger side. Your main glove box is down here. And in there, if I can reach over, is your owner's manual with all supplemental booklets and a nice little casing here to keep them all in place. Okay, I think we may be ready to move on to the back, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll turn off the car. Okay, just moving on, just make sure the car's unlocked so I can open every door. Alright, so by the way, we got privacy tinted glass on the not the front, but on the middle row and rear row, and of course the tailgate. The rear door panels are the same, two-tone cocoa and cashmere. This vehicle is equipped with the child lock protection. How it works is the following: you get your key, you stick it in that slot there, and you give it a half a twist to the left. What that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle it's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage, very simple. Just get your key, put it back in here, give it a half a twist to the right, and this handle will start working again. Okay, we got bucket seats in the middle as well as in the front. These bucket seats, not only do they recline, but they also slide. As you can see, there's a track there. So if you have a taller driver, a taller passenger or a shorter passenger, you can slide them up and down. To walk to the back, the little ones usually just walk in between the seats. But for adults, you have a handle, I believe it's this one here. And you see how the seat comes up, and then you can slide it to gain nice and easy access to the rear. In the rear, we have a full bench seat, and they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses that belt that comes off the roof there. The rear row passengers have cup holders and a tray on each side. There's also a set of AC vents for the rear row passengers, a set of map lights. The middle row passengers have the same. They have another set of AC vents here and here, and they also have map lights on the side here. Okay, to put the seat back is very simple. Just push here, and then you push this down, and that stays in place. You get anchors for your baby car seat. There's two on each side. In the back of the center console, you have a video input, a cigarette lighter adapter, and I believe this is like a 110 at home, just like when you plug in. So if you could power it through either here or here, you got a video input here, which means you can watch it up here. Okay, let's move on to the tailgate, and we'll finish up the video after that. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. All the chrome trimming on the vehicle, a back bumper, around the tail lights, the emblem here, they're all in perfect shape. They're not cracked or scuffed. They're not oxidated or pitted. You got parking sensors in the rear bumper. There's 4 of them. You got a rear wiper, rear window defroster. Those are little orange lines. To open the tailgate, as long as the car is unlocked, you squeeze in here. This is a switch on this side here that you can't see from here. You just squeeze, and as long as the car is unlocked, the tailgate will open. In the rear, we have a 60-40 bench. 60% on this side, 40% on that side, and that seat will fall flat onto the ground. By the way, they're independent from each other. So let's say you have to put a large box here or here. You can still use the other seat if you don't need to put them both down. To put the seat down, you pull up on this handle here. This is going to pop the headrest forward, and then you just push and let it lay flat. And as you can see, it goes down completely flat. To raise it up, you grab onto this handle here, pull it toward you. The seat will lock in place, and you have to pop the headrest manually. And what I mean by that is, you can see, for example, I just put one side down and left the other one up. So if you had to put up something large here, you can still use the seating capacity on this side or vice versa. Got another cigarette lighter adapter here for your chargers. And as I was telling you before, we got curtain side airbags also on the rear post, not just the front post. So we got a total of 12 airbags. To close the tailgate, we could do it right from here, from the remote, or from the inside of the car. Second here, we'll go ahead and leave it open for now. Let's come around to the right rear. I want to leave it open so we can get a little better lighting in for the video. I don't want to close it just yet. Okay, right rear door panel, same way, perfect shape. Of course, we got the child lock protection on this side as well. And let's pan over the seating area here now so you can see it's in great shape. I can give you another look at the headliner from this angle here. Alright, let's come around to the front here. Right front door panel, same way, perfect shape, two-tone with the Bose stereo sound system. As I said before, we got not only driver's side, power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, but also on the passenger side. I'm going to pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in perfect shape. And now I want to talk to you about financing for just a second. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you live a long distance away and you're concerned about the financing, or you just want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.